Hello and welcome back to Senior Health Over 60, your trusted source for science-backed wellness tips, specifically tailored for those of us embracing life beyond our 60s. Now let me ask you something that might surprise you. Backhand index pointing right, did you know your legs are often the very first part of your body to show signs of aging? That's right. Before your memory slips, before your eyesight fades, before your heart shows any strain, it's often your legs that quietly whisper, "Hey, something's changing." But here's the truth most people miss. Weak legs are not just about getting old. They're not just about trouble walking or stumbling on stairs. Backhand index pointing right, there a signal, one that speaks volumes about your independence, your mobility, even your longevity. In today's video, we'll take a hard look at why your legs matter more than you think, and how something as simple as the food on your plate or the exercises you do each morning could literally change how you age. Now you may have seen a video titled, "Your Legs Weaken First, Eat These 7 Foods to Strengthen Them." I agree with the core idea, but as someone who's spent decades in health research, I'd like to go deeper. Because leg weakness isn't just an age problem, it's a lifestyle signal. And the good news, that means you can do something about it. Bellhop, but before we dive in, if this kind of health insight matters to you, please do us a small favor. Like this video, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to Senior Health Over 60. Your support keeps this channel alive and growing, and helps more seniors thrive with the strength and knowledge they deserve. Let's get started. Because your legs, yes, your legs are worth fighting for. Studio Part 1, Why Your Legs Are the First to Weaken as You Age. Let's start with a simple truth. Aging isn't just something that happens to us, it's something that happens within us. And for most people, one of the first signs that their body is beginning to slow down doesn't come from their heart or their memory, it comes from their legs. Now, that might not sound dramatic, but let me tell you, this is one of the most important wake-up calls your body will ever give you. Once you pass the age of 30, your body naturally starts to lose muscle mass. You may not notice it right away, but it's happening. About 3% to 5% of your muscle disappears every decade. And after 60, that rate speeds up fast. Scientists call this sarcopenia. I call it your early warning system. Your legs take the biggest hit. Why? Because they carry the load of your whole body. They help you stand, walk, balance, and even support your spine. But when you don't use them, or you're not feeding them the right nutrients, they start to lose strength, coordination, and stability. And here's the real danger. Weak legs increase your risk of falling. And in older adults, falls are not just accidents. They're one of the leading causes of injury and even death. I've seen too many older patients who were doing just fine until one fall changed everything. Independence gone, confidence shaken, health on a downward spiral. But this doesn't have to be your story. When your legs start to feel tired after just a short walk, or you feel unstable on stairs, it's not just aging. It's your body asking you to take action. And the best part, you can. You can slow this process down or even reverse it through a mix of smart movement, the right foods, and consistent habits. Later in this video, I'll walk you through those steps. But first, take a moment to ask yourself, when was the last time you truly paid attention to your legs? Not just how they feel, but how strong they are, how balanced they are, how ready they are to carry you into your next decade of life. Because trust me, the sooner you focus on your legs, the longer and stronger you'll be able to walk your path. Studio Part 2, How Strong Legs Support a Strong Mind, a Strong Heart, and a Longer Life. Now let's talk about something that surprises most people, especially my older patients. Your legs don't just help you move, they help you live longer and even think more clearly. Let me explain. Your legs contain some of the largest and most powerful muscles in your body, your quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes. These muscles aren't just for walking or climbing stairs. They actually play a crucial role in keeping your heart pumping and your brain sharp. Every time you take a step, those leg muscles are working like a second heart. They help push blood back up toward your chest and brain, especially important as circulation naturally slows with age. Without that extra help from your legs, blood pools in the lower body. That's when issues like swelling, fatigue, and blood clots become more common. But it's not just about blood flow. Did you know there's a powerful connection between leg strength and brain health? A study from King's College London found that older adults with stronger legs had better memory and thinking skills over time. Why? Because movement, especially from large muscles like the ones in your legs, stimulates brain activity. It signals the brain to grow new neurons, build better connections, and keep cognitive decline at bay. In fact, I remember a patient named Linda. She was 72 when she came to me, worried about her slipping memory. She thought it was just old age, but we put her on a gentle strength program focused on her lower body, nothing extreme, just regular walking and some simple chair squats. 6 months later, not only did her balance improve dramatically, but she reported fewer memory lapses and better focus. Her family noticed it too. That's not a coincidence. That's biology. And if you think this is just about memory, think again. Leg strength is also linked to lower risk of heart disease, better blood pressure, and yes, even longer lifespan. Not because strong legs are magical, but because they're the foundation of a more active, independent life. So the next time you think about your health, don't just think about your heart or your brain in isolation. Think about your legs, because the truth is, strong legs build strong lives, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Studio Part 3, the 7 foods that help keep your legs strong. Let's shift gears and talk about fuel, because strong legs don't build themselves. You can walk, stretch, and lift weights all day long, but if your muscles aren't getting the right nutrients, you're not going to see the results you want. You'll just stay tired, sore, and wondering why progress feels so slow. What you eat matters, especially as you age. Older adults need more protein than younger folks. That's because our bodies don't process it as efficiently anymore. And without enough protein, your muscles can't repair, rebuild, or stay strong. Let me give it to you straight. If you're over 60, you should aim for around 0.6 to 0.7 grams of protein per pound of body weight. That means if you weigh 150 pounds, you're looking at 90 to 105 grams a day. But where that protein comes from matters just as much as how much you get. Eggs, for instance, are an excellent choice. They're affordable, easy to cook, and packed with all 9 essential amino acids. Then there's salmon, not only high in quality protein, but also loaded with omega-3s, which help reduce inflammation in your joints. Greek yogurt is another smart pick. It's high in protein and contains probiotics that support gut health, which in turn helps your body absorb more nutrients. Let's not forget plant-based powerhouses like lentils and quinoa. These are rich in protein, fiber, and complex carbs to keep you energized throughout the day. Almonds and pumpkin seeds are excellent snack options. They're full of healthy fats and magnesium, which is essential for muscle contraction and recovery. I once worked with a woman named Carol. She was 69 and told me, "Doctor, I'm eating less these days and I think I'm doing the right thing." But what she was really doing was eating less protein. She wasn't feeding her muscles. Once we got her on a balanced meal plan, including many of these foods, her energy came back, her legs felt steadier, and she started walking farther than she had in years. Bottom line, food is medicine. What you put on your plate directly impacts how you move, how you feel, and how well your legs support you every single day. Studio Part 4, the best exercises to strengthen your legs and improve balance. Let's talk about movement, because even the best food in the world won't make a difference if your muscles aren't being used. Now, I know a lot of folks over 60 get nervous when they hear the word exercise. Maybe you've had a fall before, or maybe your knees ache when you stand too long. I get it, but here's the truth. You don't need to be a bodybuilder to build strong, stable legs. What you need is consistency and the right kinds of movement. Let's start with strength training. And no, I don't mean lifting heavy weights at the gym. You can build leg strength right at home with simple bodyweight moves. Think about squats, just sitting down in a chair and standing back up, slowly and with control. Or lunges, where you step forward, bend your knees, and come back to center. These exercises don't just work your thighs, they wake up your glutes, engage your core, and protect your joints. If you've got resistance bands, even better. A few sets of leg presses or hamstring curls with bands can go a long way toward restoring lost strength. Balance work is just as important, especially if you've ever felt wobbly on your feet. Try standing on one foot while brushing your teeth, or practice a slow heel-to-toe walk across the living room. It might feel silly, but over time it trains your brain and muscles to communicate more efficiently, reducing your risk of falls. One method I especially love: rebounding. That's right, gently bouncing on a mini trampoline. It might sound like child's play, but rebounding is fantastic for older adults. It strengthens the legs, improves coordination, gets the blood flowing, and even supports the lymphatic system. And it's low impact, meaning it won't stress your joints. And let's not forget the most underrated exercise of all: walking. A brisk 20 to 30-minute walk each day is one of the simplest, most effective ways to keep your legs and your entire body working well. If you're up for it, mix in a few short intervals where you walk faster for 30 seconds, then slow down. It's great for building endurance and cardiovascular strength. I had a gentleman named Richard, 78 years old, recovering from a fall. We started with standing marches, heel raises, and short walks down the driveway. Within 2 months, he was climbing stairs without holding the railing. The key isn't intensity, it's persistence. Little by little, step by step, your legs can come back stronger than ever. Studio Part 5: Lifestyle Habits that Support Stronger Legs for Life. So we've talked about food and we've talked about exercise. But there's another piece to this puzzle, a piece that many people overlook: your daily lifestyle habits. You see, strength doesn't come from workouts alone. It's built moment by moment in the small choices we make every day. Let's start with hydration. Your muscles are made of about 75% water. Even mild dehydration can lead to fatigue, cramps, and weakness. So if you're waking up with sore legs or feeling sluggish halfway through the day, don't just blame age. Check your water intake. Aim for around 64 ounces of water a day. And yes, coffee or tea can count toward that goal. Just balance it with pure water. Next, sleep. Most people don't realize how vital sleep is for muscle repair. When you sleep, your body goes into restoration mode. It rebuilds tissue, balances hormones, and strengthens neural pathways. Poor sleep leads to poor muscle recovery, and over time, that means weaker legs. Try to get at least 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep each night. Sunlight matters too. Vitamin D is critical for bone and muscle health, and one of the best sources is natural sunlight. Just 15 minutes a day on your porch or in your backyard can make a real difference. Let's talk about movement throughout the day, not just during exercise time. If you sit a lot, try standing up and stretching every hour. Take the stairs instead of the elevator when you can. Park a little farther from the store. All these small habits keep your legs engaged and alert. Finally, let's talk about mindset. People often assume that aging means decline. But I've seen 80-year-olds stronger than some 50-year-olds because they believe in staying active and they show up for their health every single day. I once met a couple in their late 70s who started every morning with a walk, rain or shine. Their secret: they didn't view it as exercise. They called it their daily gift to tomorrow. That phrase stuck with me. So ask yourself, what gift are you giving to your future self today? Because when it comes to your legs and your life, it's the little things done consistently that make all the difference. Studio Part 6: Closing Thoughts and Why Your Legs Deserve More Love. If you've made it this far, take a moment to appreciate that. You're not just watching a video, you're investing in yourself. And that's something worth celebrating. So let's bring it all together. What have we learned today? We've learned that your legs are more than just limbs, they're your foundation. When your legs are strong, you move better, feel better, think more clearly, and live more independently. We've seen how leg strength connects to your heart, your brain, and your balance. We've discovered the power of food as fuel, and the importance of movement, hydration, sleep, and sunshine. And we've remembered that the real key isn't doing any one thing perfectly. It's showing up for your health every single day. Because at the end of the day, aging doesn't mean giving up. It means leveling up, getting smarter, wiser, and more intentional with how you care for your body. Now, if you're thinking, it's too late for me, I want you to stop right there. It is never too late to start. You can begin right now, with one glass of water, one walk around the block, one handful of almonds, or one simple stretch in your living room. Every small step you take is a signal to your body that says, I'm not done yet. I'm still building something strong. So as we wrap up, I'll leave you with this thought. Your legs carry your past, but more importantly, they carry your future. Treat them with the respect they deserve. And if this message inspired you, even just a little, please don't keep it to yourself. Glowing Star, hit that like button. Glowing Star, share this video with someone you love. Glowing Star, and subscribe to Senior Health Over 60 so we can continue bringing you helpful, hopeful content to support your journey through aging with strength and grace. We'll see you next time. Until then, keep